So right out of the gate, Amazon Redshift performs really well. And like any major RDBMS, there are many things it handles for you. Query optimization, leveraging relations and foreign keys, keeping track of data statistics, and heuristics for query optimization, as well as all the ACID features that you would expect from a relational database management system. There is one area of performance, however, with a little bit of understanding that you can take from good to great. When creating your first data warehouse on Amazon Redshift, you should understand how Redshift handles distribution of data across each of its compute nodes, and what options you have to unlock the greatest performance potential. This brings us to the concept of distribution styles. As data is loaded into Amazon Redshift tables, the engine will divvy up the rows of that table across each compute node according to a chosen distribution style. Since the storage of your database usually spans multiple nodes, not every individual node or CPU has a local copy of every record, at least by default. Meaning, anytime you execute a query, the optimization process may have to redistribute some rows to other compute nodes as needed in order to perform joins or aggregates in memory. Now imagine how much faster things would be if each node had local access to the data needed for the instructions it was given by the leader node. Quoting directly from AWS Online documentation, the goal in selecting a table distribution style is to minimize the impact of the redistribution step by locating the data where it needs to be before the query is executed. Now, you're not going to be able to get around all redistribution of data. That's just a part of the management of your data warehouse in Amazon Redshift. But what you can minimize is the critical part of choosing your distribution style. So think about it this way. On a very large join, already having the table where it can easily take advantage of the parallel processing of the nodes saves a lot of time and effort on the part of your solution. Moving that data around to satisfy a large query slows not only your query, but any other operation that's concurrently running on your cluster that needs that bandwidth, as well as the related resources of the cluster. Now, Amazon Redshift is designed to support whatever data warehousing schema you choose. The important consideration is that the distribution style you choose matches the schema that you choose. Here at Abacos, we use a basic star schema with a couple of dimensions that expand into Snowflake. If you don't know what that means, I'd recommend doing some research on your own into basic dimensional modeling and data normalization. It's a fairly straightforward concept that you'll be glad you understand if you're going to be working in data warehousing. Now, the three Amazon Redshift distribution styles are, first, even distribution, then key distribution, and finally, all distribution.